Alright, YouTubers, what's going on? So, first and foremost, I just want to apologize for the last video. Never mind. No, I don't. I don't want to apologize for that shit. I hope y'all liked my OS Adam Drake tuning video with our special guest. No apologies and no congratulations needed. So, alright guys, we're gonna try once again to move on from that issue, but man, when that guy keeps bringing things up, he just can't leave it alone, man. I can't leave it alone, and I guess neither can I respond to it, so I guess I'm just as low as he. So anyway guys, we're gonna try and move on from that at this point. I appreciate all my subscribers, all the comments, man, all the advice, good and bad. I just appreciate each and every one of y'all, man, and I love branching out. I love seeing a lot of the different I like seeing all y'all's YouTube channels as well, not just within Nitro, but I've been seeing some really cool fifth scale stuff and some cool electric items, you know, planes and helicopters and badass armas and primals and fifth scales and the infraction. Just a lot of stuff out there. It's really cool, man, and if you try to broaden your horizons a little bit, you could really see some pretty interesting stuff out there. So shout out to all the people that do other than just 1/8 scale Nitro. I appreciate all you guys as well. So, and also my guys over in Hong Kong and China, your YouTube channels, they're off the chain, man. You guys keep it up over there as well. And I appreciate the comments and the shout outs from you guys. Alright guys, so I want to touch base on a couple of things. First thing I want to touch base on is you guys that are running lipos, especially if you're running lipos in your electric platforms, but also us guys that are using lipos in our bump boxes, our starter boxes, and we're using lipos in our receiver boxes. After you run your stuff, and you're not going to run it like immediately the next day, or even if you are, man, try to get in the habit of putting your lipo batteries into storage mode. If you don't put them into storage mode, then they're going to depreciate a lot quicker. They're going to lose power a lot quicker. So what I do after I use them, of course, I'll charge them up and I'll use it. And when I get done, I'll use it to do my after run and all that. Make sure you've got all your daily use out of your lipos. And then what I do is I put it on the charger, and you just go to your you know, whatever your amps are and all that. Well, if it's a 2S 2100 milliamp, whatever it is, put it in there, but put it on the storage mode, and that'll bring it down to an acceptable level, and it'll keep it into storage mode, so you won't have any issues and your batteries will last a long time. A-Main has got some really good videos on lipo maintenance, how to maintain and charge and use your lipo batteries. So go to A-Main. Shout out to A-Main Hobbies. Y'all have got some really informative videos. Get a lot of my information from A-Main, and that dude on there, I forget his name, man, but he's funny as hell as well. So make sure you put your lipos in storage mode. Let me see if I can do one real quick for you so you can see. Let's turn some light on. Y'all are now in my charging station. Alright, so we're done with that one. Always hit the stop button before you start pulling stuff out. Alright guys, so this one is done. I keep all my lipos in a fire safe, and it's good to kind of keep them spread out so you don't accidentally touch leads in these. So all these I've already done. They're all in storage mode, And I used this one today, I used these today, and I used this one today. So every time after I use them, I'll put them in storage mode. Let me turn this damn TV down a little bit. Alright guys, so what you want to do, and I'm not sure what charger you have. I've got both the X1 Mini and the High-Tech Pro. So what you do is you're going to do it just as you would, make sure y'all can see. Just as y'all would do it, any other lipo charge. Connect your balance lead. Connect your lipo. I'm using Dean's on these. Always double check, make sure you're plugging it in right. It's kind of hard on the Dean's not to, because they're different ways on the connectors. But I have done it backwards and heard a big pop. So be careful, always do it the right way. Plug her in. So what we're doing is we're going on program selection. Battery type lipo, battery cells 2S, mode storage. C current is 2.2 because it's a 2200 milliamp battery, and it's done on a 1 amp charge. I do all mine on a 1 amp charge. You can do it on a 2, but I do mine on a 1 amp. All my batteries last a long time. So that's it. Just hit it in storage mode. Hold it down, it'll do a battery check and start it, and it'll automatically do a storage mode charge for you. If it's too high of a charge in there left over from your run, it'll bring it back down. If it's not enough, it'll pull it back up. This one is discharging a negative current to bring it down to an acceptable level. Now when you guys go to use your battery, you're going to want to charge it. Don't just grab it and put it in there because you're not charged enough. Put the battery back on the charger, and anytime you charge a lipo battery, there should be no deviation from this. Always charge your lipos on a balanced charge, so you're charging all your cells at once. Don't just do a quick charge, or you know, you're in a hurry or whatever, so you stop it short. If you want your batteries to last a long time, and I've done electric for a lot longer than I've done nitro. I've been in 1/8 scale nitro for about probably 4 years now. Not that long. I'm still learning a lot, evidently. But I was in electric 2 or 3 years prior to that. 1/8 scale electric, a lot of Traxxas, X-Max, E-Revo, that type of stuff. I'm still pretty interested in getting an E-Truggy. I'm looking at an associated E-Truggy. So probably do that maybe this winter with my, I'm going to do a 5th scale build, or I'm going to do something 5th scale related this winter over Christmas. So I'll look forward to that for sure. But always charge your batteries on a balanced charge, people. Take care of your stuff and it'll take care of you. These are the safest batteries out there. I know people are afraid of them. They cause fires and all that. But it's the user that improperly uses and charges a battery, a lipo battery, when you have issues. You don't want to let a battery completely discharge. That's no good. That's when you're going to start getting your puffing and stuff like that. You want to take care of your batteries, people. Don't run them all the way down, and always do a storage charge after you use them. And then when you get ready to use them the next time, do a balanced charge on it. Always do a balanced charge. So alright people, just a little information on that for you guys. Maybe some of the newbies that are a little weary or afraid of the lipo batteries. These if you guys are using these AA packs, throw that crap in the trash. Well, hold on to one, because you can use it to jump start your nickel metal hydrate packs. And once I started using the Lifey and the lipos, I tried using one of these the other day, and it just was no good, man. It's just nothing. I'll never buy these again. The only reason I'll buy them for now is for my LSTs. You have to use the flat packs. but I'm pretty sure you can get a lipo flat pack as well, but I'd have to upgrade my servos in there to high voltage, and I'm not willing to do that right now because we're very rarely ever going to run these LSTs. They're basically shelf queens now, and conversation pieces, but they do run. Y'all saw me run this one the other day with the UDR body right here. The UDR body looks pretty badass on that LST XXL. Not so much on the LST2 because it's smaller, but we have the original body for the LST2 here. I wish I had one that was in better shape for real. Both of these are Weld Racing Beadlocks 40 series, just these are on Road Rage 40s and these are on Big Joe's. So I'll never get rid of those either, but don't be using these AA battery packs, people. If anything, go to the nickel metal hydrate hump pack, but if you can go lifey, I recommend lifey or lipo, man. I'm telling you, people, don't be afraid of your lipo batteries. They've gotten a real bad rap just because people abuse them and they do not take care of them. But if you are afraid of them, guys, go with this Reedy 1900 milliamp. This thing, you can stab it, burn it, you can do anything with it, and it will run. No problem. The only problem with this is it will not fit in my 8T. It's too tall. But the lipo will, so that's why this week we're getting 2 new high voltage servos, the Savox high voltage, not the black edition. Like I said, that's too much money to put in this RTR, even though I've put a lot of money in the RTR. I'm just gonna buy the budget series Savox high voltage servos. When I get them, I'll show them to you. I'll give you the part numbers and the cost and all that. So alright, guys, what else? I think I'm gonna be waiting for this battery to finish. Let me see how much time we got. We're getting there. So I am cleaning up the OS Drake. This is a badass engine, folks, just like I said in the description in my last video. This nitro engine is for sale. I want $300 for it or best offer. I put my email address in the description. If you're interested, hit me up and shoot me an offer. It's very much worth $300. This is over $500. It's DLC coated crank, signed Adam Drake edition, B21 OS speed, badass .21 nitro engine. But it's just, I'm trying to get away from the 21s with the exception of my VZB. I love this engine right here. It's a powerhouse for a 21. I love it. But if you're interested in that Adam Drake, let me know. I do have one guy here locally that's interested in it, but he's kind of lowballed an offer, so I won't tell you what it is. And I'm going to hold out for a little bit, but if no one comes forward with a better offer, then it'll go to him. So it's not too low of an offer, but it's lower than I would like, that's for sure. And this Drake edition OS has less than 2 gallons in it. When I got it, the guy said it was a little bit less than a gallon, and I've run it, not even a handful of times, and always done after run. There's no corrosion, nothing. Of course, it's DLC coated. I'm not sure what bearings. I'm not sure if this Adam Drake edition has the ceramic bearings or not. I don't think it does, but I could be wrong. But if it doesn't, they could be put in there, and will extend the life of this nitro engine for sure. But if you're interested, let me know. Other than that, people, I'm watching the time, 14. Again, we're working on the Mugen MBX5 within the next 2 weeks. She will be up and ripping. I haven't figured out what nitro engine I want to put in it. Like I said in my last video, thinking about just buying an already modded Rex Legend or an LRP from RB Mods or somewhere else. I'm not sure if RCR does that or not, but I'll take a look around. I'm definitely going to be doing a modded .28 or a .32. I'm just not sure. I'm not going to send this one. I pretty much made up my mind. I want to keep a stock one here. Maybe I'll run it. You know, obviously you can't race with it, but pretty much just screwing around out here or out at the soccer field or down by the river, we could throw that Rex Legend in the Mugen for sure and have a good old time. But we'll definitely be getting a modified nitro engine here within the next several weeks. I've been up and down on that quite a bit, but I definitely will have a modded nitro engine in this fleet. I mean, how could I not? I really need to. But again, guys, badass OS Drake. It's up for grabs if you want it. What I ordered is I ordered all the new spider gears and sun gears. It comes with all the O-rings and everything that you need for the internals. I got a new diff cup. This one you can see, I don't know if y'all can see it or not, but where the screw came out the side and it causes issues to where it binds up. This spur gear is still good. I looked at this spur gear online. One guy wanted like 60 bucks for this thing, man. But I found it cheaper at other places too. But this Mugen MBX5 spur gear is not cheap, people. And then I also ordered a package of these gaskets here. This one's broke in half. It's had it. So we'll get the MBX5. I'm pretty stoked about it. Got 2 more of those Savox servos coming for the MBX5. So we've ordered 2 sets, 2 for the 8T and 2 for the Mugen MBX5. Yeah, so that's going to be about it. I know the pillow balls is going to be my only pillow ball setup right here. I know it's no T-Max and stuff, but it reminds me of the E-Revo and stuff. They all had pillow balls. Also today when I was at the hobby shop, I was looking at the 4.0 aluminum turnbuckles here. Let me know what you guys think about that. Should I upgrade them? They're like 45 bucks for the front set. Oh, also I did order the hinge pin covers, the aluminum ones for the 4.0. And lights out, man. I keep talking to you, man, wanting you to give me the information. Give me your email address again. I emailed you a long time ago when you wanted these shocks, and I never got any response. They're still here for you if you want it. But my email is in my last video, the OS Drake video. My email is in the description. Email me what you want for the 4.0 because I am interested. But maybe you can send me some pictures or something and tell me what you're asking for it, because I'd definitely like to pick it up. But I need to get information from you. Every time I put it out there, you're not responding to me. So give me a heads up, guy, and we'll talk about it for sure. Alright, guys, that's going to be about it. This week I need to order some more Bones Brew. I've still got 3 quarts of Byron's. But once I'm done with the Byrons, I think I'm going to strictly go with the Bones Brew from here on out. I really like it. I have not seen any difference between the Bones Brew and the Byrons. That's just my personal opinion. And you take that for what it's worth. But me personally, I'm going to strictly be going with Bones Brew. It's about $15, $12 to $15 a gallon cheaper than the Byrons, and I see no difference. So you guys that have not compared the two, you need to compare the two before you can say one's better than the other, and I've done that and there's no difference. So for you, Don Foss, that's what I've observed. I endorse it. I appreciate you, Raja111, for turning me on. Turn us all on to the Bones Brew, but I'm trying to capitalize on it, and I'm sold, man. I'm a Bones Brew freak from here on out, 100%. So Byrons can keep going up sky high in prices. Bones Brew still affordable, and there's no difference between the Bones and the Byrons in my book. The only difference is there's just a tad less caster in the Bones. The Bones is 3010 and the Byrons is 3011, but you can make that up on your own. You can add your own caster, Nova Rossi caster, or whatever you want to do there. So alright, guys, I'm about to run out of time. I am working tomorrow, another 11, 12, 13 hour day. This week is